You can trust me on this one. You simply cannot understand what you don't measure, and you cannot manage what you don't understand. See, in small business, a lot of owners, way too many owners, rely on their gut, their thoughts, their opinions, the opinions of others, what they saw on social media, all of this stuff. When realistically, business is way more simple than that, y'all. Business is a numbers and data game. It is not a feelings and emotions game. Now, how you feel is how you feel, but what's real is what's real. Bars. By the way, I'm Albert, or Albert the CPA, or Albert C. Hurston Jr., CPA, owner and founder and CEO of Right Choice Accounting Solutions. I founded it and run it with my amazing, gorgeous, immaculate wife, Lauren, and our amazing, gorgeous team. We're your one-stop shop accounting and tax solution. Everything from bookkeeping to taxes, we manage it here along with fractional CFO tax strategists. If you need it, it has something to do with accounting, we the right choice. Make it. Anyways, a lot of small business owners think they're checking on their business because they actually, like, anytime it's time to make a decision, they're pulling up their bank account, they're pulling up their Stripe account, they're pulling up Square to see if they actually are making enough money to do these things. And that's just not how it works, y'all. Like, you can't pull up all of these vanity metrics and all of these I should and I probably can and I'm gonna step out on faith or I'm gonna believe in myself. You can't do all these things because it's a lot simpler. A big one is like, man, I know I got a lot of clients and I got a lot of money coming in, so I should be able to do it. Like, that's not how you make business decisions. You make business decisions by getting into them numbers, getting into that data. And I know the title of this video says it, but I'm gonna say it out loud just so you hear it from my lips to your ears. This is my case for data over everything. Numbers over everything in business. Feelings, emotions, shoot, people, all of it. We want to be making decisions based on the data that we have available to us. I feel so goofy sometimes when I try to do like these big drawn out, like, get dramatic on them. But like, you can't be making decisions based on your bank balance. You can't be making decisions based on what you see in your payment processor. It has to be on that P&L. That's why you'll always hear me talking about clean books, clean books, clean books, because you need to understand before you bring on anything different or anything new, you need to know if you're already profitable. You need to know if you already have positive cash flow. So that is your data, you guys. Like, are you actually making money from what you're doing? Because the goal here, as always, we can't get lost on the goal. The goal in small business is to make money or build something that make money and sell it to somebody else. Build something that you can pass down, build something that solves a problem. And you can't solve no problems if you broke. I promise you, you'll run out of time before you run out of money. I mean, you'll run out of money before you run out of time if you already don't have a lot of money. So for business, the goal has to be generating positive cash flow. It has to be. And how you do that is using your data over everything. You have to know what's working and what's not working. I've been singing all day. I've been singing. Me and Rachel been in here listening to these songs while we writing and stuff like that, and while we collaborating. And I just been singing it. So if you like to come in, DM me on Instagram at AlberttheCPA if you want to come to the concert. Me and Rachel gonna be performing at the. Anyways, we're back to it though. Like, a lot of emotions and feelings and thoughts, and people paying coaches to give their emotions and feelings and thoughts. You have to pay experts because experts have data. You need data. You need numbers. You need proof. You need facts. You don't need opinions, tips and tricks. What I heard from the grapevine, if you're old enough to know that thing, you don't need all that stuff. You need a strong foundation, and you need to stop loving your business so much because it don't love you back. You're in a one-sided relationship, man. Your business is keeping it professional with you, and you out here loving on it and trying to take care of it and trying to get it out these streets. You out here trying to spoil your business. You out here trying to do all, and your business she's just not that into you, dog. He just don't want you, baby girl. Anyways, the foundation that you need to be building on is really clean books, clean data. Your books can't just be compliance for you. They can't just be numbers for you. They can't just be something that you need. I mean, something that you have on your list. They have to be the thing that you use to make every decision in your business. And this ain't really got to be a long video because I've said it. I've said what needs to be said. Let me scan my notes. I'm not cutting this out. Yeah. Like I had something down here that I want to make sure I say, but outside of that, I'm going to take it to the bridge. That was good enough for you, Rachel?
You take it to the bridge.
Hey, I'm going to take it to the bridge. When you are using your data, you are actually using reliable information to make decisions. And the only thing that is a reliable source of information is a fact, is a number, is data. You know what I'm saying? It has to be informed. It has to make sense in context to what you're actually doing. So this is my case for data over everything. And I think we all know if you're smart enough are you smart enough and strategic and resourceful enough, because it ain't about being smart, to be honest. If you have all of the skills necessary to build a business, you have to also understand that your feelings just don't matter that much in business. Your gut, if you have a good gut, a lot of times it may work out for you, but it will not work out for you as much or as good as using the data that you have available to you to make clean decisions. So, because if you're not doing this, every single answer you come up with is a guess. And no matter what you say, no matter what you think, we cannot guess in business. Business is not the place to gamble, and it's not the place to guess. I'll turn this into a rant if I keep going, because I really want the small business owners to get this piece. This is the case for accounting. This is the case for numbers people. But in order for you to understand the value of having strong accounting and strong numbers in your business, you have to understand the value of needing good, clean data. So that's not what I'm naming the video, but that's really the case for it. Like, you really just got to have this clean stuff. But now I'm going to go ahead and get out of here and get out of your hair. Like, we definitely don't want to be paying people to guess on our behalf. We definitely don't want to be guessing. We definitely don't want to be making stuff up. We really need to get to data, and data over everything, DOE. Because realistically, the business owners who scale aren't necessarily smarter. They just are more resourceful. They use the resources and the data available to them. They learn to sell their butts off because the data actually aligns with that. If you can sell and you can really sell, you are giving yourself more opportunities to stay in business. So a lot of the people who scale, they're going to commit to sales because the data says you should. They're going to commit to building a team because the data says you're one person, you only have enough time. Only have so much time. The data tells you need support staff. Like, that's data. That's information that you have available. The numbers support that. If I'm one person doing this YouTube thing, I can only do so much. Rachel is helping me always. When we're taping, she's always here because two hairs are better than one. The data tells us that. Everything we heard tells us that.
You said 2 hairs?
2 heads are better than one.
Oh, okay.
She's like, you say 2 hairs? 2 hairs are better than one too. Because I don't know unless they graze. 2 hairs may not be better than one if they gray. If you don't like that, my grays make me look like a distinguished gentleman, but some people hate that. Anyways, I do want to end a little bit more seriously because this was a little bit of a ramble rant video. I hope you enjoyed it. But just the takeaway from this is you can't understand what you don't measure. If you're not measuring it, you literally cannot have a strong enough understanding of what it is and what it means for you. And you can't manage things that you understand. That you don't understand. You can't manage people that you don't understand. You can't manage anything that you don't understand. So step 1 is getting an understanding, and how you get that understanding is measuring the data that you have. And that is just how simple business is. And for the last time in this video, not this channel, this video, do not guess. Get data, get information, don't gamble, don't play, use your numbers, and let's build this wealth. That's what we're here for, wealth. All right, I'm getting out. Like, comment, subscribe. Talk to you in the next one. Bye.